Okay, this is Red Baron FPV, and this is my Diatone 369. Well, basically, I got with Horizon Hobbies out of Atlanta, Georgia, and ordered the frame, and they actually had the motors in stock as well. It's the same motors that they built for the Diatone 369, and went ahead and ordered me the Cadix retail camera. I've got the Lollipop Fox here antenna, Jim Fan 5032s, I believe it is. It's basically the same spec minus, the VTX. I don't have the VTX 3D printed holder, and let's see what else. I don't have the board. There's a Diatone filter board that you actually put this same TBS Unified VTX on, and they actually carry those at Horizon Hobbies. I'm going to order that. It's like $6, and it's supposed to help. I'm running 6S, but I guess the reason I made the video is I'm curious. I've been running Crossfire, and you see the way I've got my Crossfire antenna set up. It's a L configuration. These things are so small. I really didn't want to try. It's my first 3-inch, so I really didn't want to try to build one for the Mortal T for Crossfire. But anyway, I'm thinking about changing these antennas and putting them. I see a lot of people come straight off the arms here, but I'm looking for suggestions. Anybody offer any suggestions? I was thinking about maybe some taller standoff here, because I'd like to put one of these buzzers, so if you lose the thing, you can find it, one of these little buzzers, but it's just big enough that right now it won't fit. But I got to thinking about it. With a taller standoff, I think I can get it to go underneath, basically right inside of there. But you see how big that is. I've got one of these already on my KISS setup here, and I like it a lot. See in the back right there. I've lost this one a couple of times and got lucky and found it. So Arma 10 Marmot. But yeah, this thing here is small, and not to mention I only get to use one battery strap, and I had to trim it down. I didn't have the right one, so I trimmed that strap down, made it narrow enough to fit through. It works good. But another thing I thought was pretty cool is these batteries. I noticed I was watching Andy RC, and he done a video on these batteries. Matter of fact, it's this video here.
Questioning dispatcher, like, this is too big. If we can get similar speeds to the smaller lipos, but then get crazy flight times, this thing is going to be unbeatable in races.
Yeah, and he's talking about the 850, which you see, it's in the sign in the description. But anyway, what I was wanting to show is these. I've actually was flying these first. I had accidentally ordered these in the Ovonic FPV 1000. Let's see, it's 100C versus these are, as you see, 850, but they are 80C. And to be honest, they feel basically identical. I mean, you'd think 1000C would be heavier, but look, I mean, yeah. And then when you go this way, look, it's not a real stretch, and it flies well. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I really can't. I think this flies just as good as this. And with that being said, I'm using his tune that he shows for his, I think it's 650 milliamps on the other video. But I use his PID tuning for this setup. And of course, it's great. And just wanted to show you guys that the FPV 1000 is now compared to the, I've got the 1050s too. Now that's how I accidentally got these. I thought this would be just, you know, barely difference, and this would be 50 milliamps, but there's something else that's different. I don't know what it is, but you can tell. I mean, that pack is, this way is about the same, but it's thicker this way. It's not that much difference, but there is a big weight difference. I mean, you see, it's basically like one more cell. But I think this would be maxed out right here. This one is definitely heavier though. This one is heavier than this one, but it's not by much. Let's see. I'll show you. So, and when I say by much, when you're doing something on such a small scale, that little bit, you know, one little bit could be the difference of every, you know, change the scope of everything. But anyway, we'll zero it out. That's on there. What is that? 154 ounces. And then you see 171. So what's that? 20, less than 20. It's like 15, 16 grams difference. So yeah. If you have some of those laying around and you're interested in one of these little Diatone 369, I think it's worth it. But anyway, if anybody got any suggestion for mods, I'm all up for it, for changes on this. And if someone can give me any comments below of what to do or what they'd like to see done, I'll read it. And if it looks like it's something that would improve in any way, you know, I mean, I'm sure this is every bit as fast as the one that NDRC had on it, 125. I mean, it will absolutely scream. It flies really well. Another thing, I would be interested in trying some different props. If anybody has suggestions there, I really don't know anything about these 3-inch. Like I say, this is my first 3-inch build. I've always had the 5-inch stuff. You know, this is another Armatan of mine. I like that one too. I love these frames. They're amazing. But anyway, they break, yes, but $5 warranty. You can't beat it. Anyway, if anybody has suggestions, please subscribe and like and give me some kind of comment below. Thank you.